says 9 miles to Willett Hot Springs. I think it's more or less 10, and then maybe 15 or 19 to Sespe Hot Springs. So yeah, that'll be fun. All right, this is the Sespe River, and I think to actually get across to, there's a trail marker. Where is it? There's a trail marker over there. I would have to swim this, and it might be a little difficult with what I have. So we'll see where this goes. So I'm hopeful about being able to cross here. It's not as deep as far as I can tell. So yeah, I'm in luck, I hope. Well, maybe. All right, I'm victorious. I was worried that would put a stop to this, but didn't. All right, I think these are pretty neat. You know, some of the shale, you have these storm deposits where you get a bunch of fossil clamshells like this, you know. Mussels, I don't really know. But yeah, you know, it's pretty awesome. And this is just cropping out, you know, right along the Sespe River. So yeah, good stuff. All right, a lot of bear tracks. Yeah, this one's got the claws. Good stuff. Okay, 1.5 miles to Willett Hot Springs. The Willett Hot Springs, good stuff, right? Water nice and rich in minerals and whatnot. Yeah, so I'm gonna take a quick little soak and maybe watch the sunrise here, or wait till the sun rises. Super nice. Yeah, my guess is I'm gonna have this to myself. I'm not doing Sespe now, and that's because, you know, first of all, the path for maybe 4 years, I've been there twice. It's a great hot spring river, amazing. But the current conditions of Sespe Creek or Sespe River are pretty intense. You know, it's risky coming here, I would say. And yeah, just due to the high flow, right? It's just, we had some rainstorms, I think, earlier this week and last week, quite extreme, and they just made some of the crossings pretty challenging, you know. So it could have just been the dark too, you know, to some extent. But you know, there was one where I was trying to cross, and I sort of had to let the water carry me from like one bush to another. It's just, and you know, I can imagine, like, if you brought a dog or a child here, they'd get like swept away or something. So yeah, there is some pretty good stuff out here though in the Willett area. So after I soak for a bit, you know, I'll show y'all what that's about. The nice thing about this spring is it's hot, but not really unbearable long term. So I bet I could stay here quite a while, which is nice. And the sun is starting to come up, which is good. But since I'm not going to Sespe, I feel like I can just soak here until I get bored. Yeah. All right, I'm getting a little comfortable in the spring. So what I'm gonna do is get a little chilly again. Bare feet. Rocks are a little sharp here. Look at some of this neat stuff. So there's a little kind of tiny hot spring waterfall. And you have one of these at the Sespe Springs too, actually. What I might do is add a little video from that journey, which I think I have. And so you can compare this one from the Willett Hot Springs to the one from the Sespe Hot Springs. Here's one of the hot spring sources. Once I feel like it, not sure when that'll be, but when I do, I'm going to show you guys the little like cabin barn type thing, you know, and I don't really know the history behind it. it's an interesting spot, you know. I've heard about this little tub here. So I think the story behind this tub, it's about 10 miles away from like the nearest road where I parked, you know, Piedra Blanca's Trailhead. What I've heard, what I've read online, may not be true, is that this hot spring was a thing for a while. Seeping out of the ground. But at one point, I think there was like some wealthy guy, perhaps I don't really know exactly, but the story goes that someone flew this out in a helicopter, illegally perhaps, and got this whole hot spring thing set up. And it's such a big tub pool and so nice that I don't think anyone really puts in the effort to remove it, you know, so I appreciate that. Up there, got some of my clothes, and they got pretty wet and cold in the river. And I'm not sure if the humidity will help dry them, but it'll at least get them a little more warm, so that'll be good. Okay, here's one of the cabins near Willett Hot Springs. This one here's a little broken down, I guess. But yeah, let's see what's inside. All right, pretty cool stuff. Little sink. It's definitely pretty trashed though. A lot of graffiti. I think there are some campers at this spot here. All right. Little shed. Yeah, not much in here. All right, here are a few neat ones. Let's start with this one. It's a good thing there aren't any campers here, at least I don't think. Yeah, it's got a cool little skull up at the top, and I think you'll enjoy the insides. Right? It's a neat area. You got this little spring bed, maybe some sort of air mattress, not air mattress, but like camping pad. Little stove. It's real cool, right? Potentially some beans. Yeah, a lot of neat stuff here. Just to keep clean. And neat little clipboard here. Like a little check-in sheet or something. Willett Files. Might take a look at this on my own. Composition book, you know, I could sign in. There's and yeah, maybe I will. Why not? All right, just wrote something quick here. Not very anonymous. Looks like the river was pretty high in, you know, about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, sorry. So yeah, good stuff. I put it back and close the lid, obviously, but it's nice to check in. I don't think I checked in last time. So yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna open the one on the left first. Careful here. Yeah. Not too much in here at the moment. Been through a bit. All right, I'll try the one on the right now. Let's see if it opens. Okay. Not too different. Big tank and a little sprinkler, I guess. Still pretty neat. All right. Didn't really notice this coming by. Got a little stove, I guess. Pretty cool. All right, so I was coming back and I ran into those campers and they were out and we were talking and they did me a favor. So apparently some of the pipes feeding into the hot springs were sort of like cooler because a lot of the discharge, and they put that like one warm pipe in and removed the other two. So it was lukewarm for them, but pretty warm for me, and it'll be warm for them when they go. Another thing I noticed all you have to cross is this to get to Willet at this point, where at night I cross all of this and it gets pretty deep in parts of that. So you're in good luck at the Willet crossing. I thought it would be a lot worse. You know, that being said, you do have to cross the main river further upstream, and I'll have to do that as I head back, so I'll get some videos of that for y'all to enjoy. Okay, those of you familiar with the Sespe River Trail and the Sespe River, this will kind of give you an idea of how high the water is. Pretty high compared to normal. Once again, Sespe River is pretty deep. Making my way back. You know, this part of the trail is really magnificent, especially with the river as high as it is. All right, this would have been nice to see from the trail over there. When it was dark, couldn't quite see it. But yeah, some of this is definitely deeper than it looks. So I'm gonna try to make my way across and hope for the best. All right, so far so good actually. Knowing where the trail is does help. It did get maybe a little above waist deep, a little above belly button deep, but it was manageable, so yeah. All right, I sort of turned my head and noticed something. A jar. I wonder what's in it. Okay, it looks like it's from November 18th, 2010. Or March 26th, 2012. See Coach Dave. Yeah, 2013. I don't really even know. Don't really have anything to write on this with, but yeah, cool. Some toys. Maybe I'll try to leave something. I don't really have anything to leave, but hey, I'll leave it kind of where I found it to the best of my ability. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. Let's make that blend in a little. There we are. See this red mud? It's sort of a surface coating to the sand, but it's too nice just to like me. Alrighty, all covered in mud. Gonna do a little rinse off in a sec, you know, it'll be good. Woo! That's chilly. Woo! Gotta rinse this all off though. Wow, okay, not a great idea. Just given how chilly it is. Alright. Might have rinsed the mud off, but you can tell I was here. Yeah, beautiful Sespe River. All right, making my way back. Got 2-ish more crossings, but this might be the last video just due to the fact that I want to preserve my battery. So yeah. All right, those are the Piedra Blanca rocks. Parked just right up there. So yeah, one last little snippet.